I was looking for Heather Weber.
You just missed her.
What do you mean I missed her? I just followed her down here from 2. She had to come down here.
Well, she just came in for a second and said something about being in a hurry. Grabbed her purse and left.
For home?
I would imagine. Is there something I could do to help you?
No, thank you very much.
Don't move.
You're surrounded.
Well, it's about time you two got here.
What's the matter, darling? You getting sick of all this junk jewelry?
I've never seen such an array of musty old junk in my life.
Musty old priceless junk, if you please.
You could have fooled me. Except for this darling sapphire over here. I wouldn't give you a false eyelash for the lot of it. Oh, and the people. Oh, honestly, darling, they're worse than the absolute exhibits. There was this guy who said he was an art collector. You would not have believed.
Later, okay, a little later. When you put on your spandex pants and everything, you can tell us a whole bit. Right now, we're interested in only one detail.
Have I seen Davy Gray? The answer, darlings, is no, I haven't. His piercing eyes haven't graced here once.
What about, what's his name?
Mel.
Yeah, him.
No, darling, I haven't seen him either. This has been dreadfully boring. How's Laura?
Well, she and Jackie passed out completely back at the yacht.
Yeah, Jackie didn't sleep at all last night, and Laura didn't rest too well in Hester's accommodation.
Well, what about you, darling? You've been burning the midnight oil a little bit yourself lately, haven't you?
Well, I caught a nap earlier. That and some uptown will keep me firing for the rest of the night.
So what happens now? More, watching and waiting, I suppose.
No, not exactly. Tonight is the night, darling.
Yeah?
Tonight is the night that David Gray will make his move and we catch him in the act.
As soon as we've got him in our hip pocket.
Which means an elaborate show. The exhibition is over. He's got to believe it's over so that he has to move tonight to get his sword and his helmet.
And then you're going to be leaving. But you're not really leaving.
Well, we're going to leave, as a matter of fact. No, we're going back to the yacht and wait it out there, you see.
And then we'll sneak back later.
Oh, goody, you can bring me with you.
What? Well,
Hold. No, we don't bring you later. It's dangerous, baby. You stay on the yacht. Listen to me. With Laura and with Jackie.
I'm in a hurry.
Yes, I noticed. Well, that's a suitcase, isn't it?
That's right. Very good. Now, will you please get out of my way?
Suitcases imply that you're going away.
That's another brilliant observation.
Suitcases also imply that you're running away.
Scotty, can we stop playing this little game?
Heather, I haven't seen you like this before. You didn't break up with Joe, did you?
No. Sorry to disappoint you, Scotty, but I'm just going to spend the night with an old friend.
Cynthia Elliott?
You guessed it.
Oh, well, outside of me, that's about the only friends you've got. So what's on the agenda tonight, huh? Pajama party, bake some cookies? Maybe you're just going to draw and quarter your old pal, Dr. Katz.
Scotty, we're just going to spend a quiet night watching television or something.
Well, there's nothing on tonight. So why don't you have some dinner with me, huh?
I can't. I'm in a hurry. Hey, Rose, if anyone tries to reach me, tell them I'm gone for the evening and I can't be found. Okay, have fun. Bye.
Interesting.
What?
Heather's little performance. What do you think it's all about?
None of our business.
Come on, Rose. You had to see that she was acting a little strange.
And it's pretty clear she didn't want to tell us anything about it.
Well, come on. You're going to have some theories of your own there, don't you?
I think if you're interested in the early bird dinner special, you better order it now. Do you want some coffee?
We're forgetting something here.
What?
The big finale, man.
What big finale?
The big finale. We've got to convince Gray that this is the last night of the exhibit, right?
Right.
All right. So you tell Forbes you will meet him outside right after you give the guards your Billy Martin speech.
See what you're getting at.
All right.
We stage a matinee performance for Gray's personal consumption.
That's right. on the outside chance that he's listening or watching, and I'm sure he is. Now, I want you to run your mesh hose back to the yacht.
Now?
Yes, now, darling. I want you to keep an eye on Laura.
Oh, well, don't worry about that, darling. If I have to take her batteries out, I'll make sure that she stays on that yacht all night. One more thing, though.
What's that?
Kiss for luck.
Hey, look, we're coming back later.
Yes, and if you're lucky, darling, I'll give you,
Yes.
another
Later.
one later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I'll tell you, no matter what anybody says about Tiffany...
Yeah, she is one of a kind, the only, the unbelievable.
She certainly is. All right, now...
Let's get back to reality. All right, listen, might I suggest, when we give our rendition of Goodbye, Mr. Forbes, we make it sound as convincing as possible, just in case Gray is within earshot.
Good idea, pal, because I guarantee you, he is listening. He is listening.
All the planning, all the obstacles, all the setbacks. It all comes down to tonight. No more second chances, Mel. No more slip-ups. We're either successful or we die. It's as simple as that.
It'll work, David.
I have every confidence it will. But there's always a chance of betrayal.
By whom?
Scorpio and Spencer are probably still in the building. It's near closing time. We'll wait until then. I'm sure they have no intention of spending the night. Mr. Scorpio has great faith in his guards. Little does he know they're working for me. We must take great pains to leave no sign of our presence. The hologram should fool them until we're out of the country. But we can't risk having them discover any shred of evidence, anything that might make them suspicious. Have you made sure all the tools are put away in case we have to make any last-minute adjustments? Mel? Mel? What are you doing?
Nothing, David. Just a couple of last-minute checks.
On what? The projectors are in? The remote control unit is working? I was under the impression your work was done.
Well, it doesn't always hurt to double-check.
Or take out insurance?
Insurance? I don't know what you mean.
I think you do.
Excuse me. Am I interrupting?
Not at all, Hester. I believe Mel was quite speechless.
You know, David, sometimes I don't really know what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it, Mel. It'll all be over soon.
I have some dinner for us.
Smells delicious, Hester. Unfortunately, I have some business to attend to. Mel will be joining you, though.
Where are you going, David?
Out for one final check. I'll be back to pick you up later. Make sure Mel gets plenty to eat, Hester. He has a big night ahead of him.
Bigger than you think, Mr. David Gray.
Excuse me?
Nothing, Hester. Just some business that still has to be settled.
Oh, I see. Thought Randall had it.
The damn computer's on the fritz again. Randall's going to help me finish up with the books. Oh, and Stella, will you please see if you can talk Mr. Thompson into a little libation before he starts work?
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, Mr. Thompson.
Dear, I'm afraid that Randall will have to work alone tonight.
Why? You have plans for us?
Yes, we're going down to Southampton tonight.
Lila, what on earth for?
Well, to open up the summer home, of course, dear. I have it all planned. This is the week before the Memorial Day weekend, and that's when we're going to invite Alan and Monica down there to join us.
Oh, you're still playing matchmaker, I see, huh?
Well, somebody has to, dear.
Well, you know, those two are hardly talking to each other.
Well, a quiet weekend in beautiful, secluded, sun-drenched surroundings may do just the trick.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least your timing's right. You know, I've been busy in that department myself.
Oh, really? Have you, dear? I had no
Well,
idea.
it's a simple little scheme, really, but it should prove effective in the long run. I've talked Alan into sending that trump Susan off on a cruise.
A long cruise, I hope.
Well, long enough for Alan and Monica to, well, how shall I phrase it, get reacquainted. Huh?
Well, I'm still one step ahead of you, dear. Voila!
Oh, Lila, not that again.
Well, I know it failed last time, dear, but you know the old saying, if at first you don't succeed, try, try, try again.
Well, they nearly ended up killing each other the last time, you know.
Well, I know, dear, but any display of passion is better than no display of passion. I'm quite confident that this time it will work.
Rose, I need to see Heather right away.
Oh, sorry you missed her.
She's not here?
No, she just left a little while ago.
You really don't know where she went. I think she said she was probably going to be out all night.
That's it? I mean, no address, no phone number? Anywhere she could be reached?
Well, like Scotty said, we don't know.
Look, it's important that I see her, so if you talk to her, tell her I'm looking for her, all right?
We'll make a point of it.
Why did we just lie to Dr. Bradshaw?
Because Heather is obviously in trouble.
Yeah, I gathered that. That's why I didn't mention Cynthia Elliott.
Well, it wouldn't have made any difference. She's obviously not spending the night with Cynthia Elliott.
Then where did she go?
She's about to ask you the same thing.
The only place I can think of would be her mother's, but Alice is leaving today for the Virgin Islands with Susan.
You know where her mother lives?
Yeah, Glenville.
It's a big suburb. You got an address?
Sure. 6408
Wait a
Pershing.
minute. What is it?
6408 Pershing. It's kind of an off-white house, a little picket fence in the front. I think it's the third house from the corner. Can't miss it.
Thank you. Keep the change, Rose.
Thanks, Scotty.
Excited?
You know what I'm really looking forward to, though, is our last stop in St. Thomas, where you'll be meeting us.
I'm looking forward to that, too. Does your Aunt Alice know?
Oh, no, I haven't told her. I didn't think she'd approve.
She's not the only one.
Monica?
Oh, Monica. And Lee Baldwin. He just gave me the divorce petition, and with us being so far down the line, he said we really have to try and remain apart.
Nobody's going to know about it. Don't worry, okay? And I know Aunt Alice will keep it a secret.
I'll tell you if Monica ever found out.
She won't. This is going to be the best week in our lives. And nobody, including Monica, is going to ruin it.
Promise?
Yes.
Excuse me.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Look, I just found this wonderful chocolate cake that is absolutely going to spoil if we don't eat it. Why don't you two come on and help me kill it?
Well, you don't have to twist my arm. What do you say?
Well, it'll destroy my appetite, but
Oh,
what the
come
hell?
on,
Come on.
All right.
It's a double chocolate.
It's a double chocolate.
Oh, I'm
so excited. I can hardly stand it.
I want your eyes, your ears, and your minds open, and your mouths closed. Up until now, it's been a trot down easy street. But at night, burglars become shadows, shadows become burglars. Now, you're my own private police force, and you answer to me and to me only. If you want to break, you tell me. I don't want some clown falling down on the job because he was too proud to admit defeat. Everybody is to be 100% on their toes tonight. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, let's go over the security system one more time. It's activated by a key in that box over there. Ed, please do the honors.
It's on.
Okay, now observe what happens when I pass my hand through the magnetic field surrounding these cases. All right, reset it. When that alarm goes off, you assume the positions we discussed earlier. You seal this room off and you block all exits. Got it? Any questions? Right. You're all dismissed, and let's hope for a nice, quiet evening.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Scorpio? I was just leaving for the night.
Yes, a small matter regarding the side entrance gate.
All right. I have to stop at my office. Then I'll meet you outside. Say 5 minutes?
That'd be fine, thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
You reckon we've got enough?
Robert, enough what?
Security.
Security, man. You got alarms covering alarms covering alarms. Plus that, you have a whole troop here of guards that are like gypsy eunuchs in an Amazonian brothel, man.
I know, but it don't matter a thing without my trump card.
Trump card. Are you keeping something from me?
I'm afraid I am.
Robert, that's not fair, man. This is our gig. It's our gig.
Okay. Easy. Don't get bent out of shape, all right? I'll fill you in later. I just felt I needed a little something extra that nobody else knew about.
Why don't you tell me about it as we walk on?
Your feelings aren't hurt good, because I'm sure your feelings will last a little bit. They'll last a bit longer. Let's go and do a number on Paul and get back to the bus. All right.
Oh, no. Laura, come on, we gotta get up. Come on, the guys are gonna be here any second.
Come on, Jackie, you said I could sleep all night.
I'm sorry, we have to get up now. Come on, get up. Oh. Please, come on, they're gonna be here.
You're home early, Monica.
Oh, well, I didn't want to miss the weekly family dinner. You know how much I look forward to it.
Yeah, well, I don't. Maybe that's why Lila and I are leaving tonight for Southampton.
Oh, really? You mean you're going to skip the family dinner?
No, she didn't give me much of a choice. She's determined to open the summer house.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, is Alan going?
Oh, I don't think so. He's still not home.
He's not. Well, that's odd. I know he left the hospital at least an hour before I did.
Well, he probably didn't want to miss the bon voyage party.
What bon voyage party?
Susan Moore is leaving tonight on a cruise.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, that was Alan's idea.
Well, and his tickets, and a couple of hints from me. I swear, Monica, you seem to look a bit startled.
Moi? Startled? No, of course not. No, I was just thinking how much I was going to miss what's her name.
Yeah, we all need a good adversary around, don't we?
Well, I'm not worried. All ships come back to port eventually, even the little tugboat she's on, I'm sure will. Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Well, this is it.
Yeah. You're going to have a wonderful time, I know it.
Yeah, I think so, but I'm going to be counting the minutes till I see you in St. Thomas.
Will that hold you for, a week?
Will you walk me out?
Sure. I'm leaving anyway.
Okay.
I forgot my purse.
Okay.
Come on, I know you're in there. It's Scotty. Open the door.
Scotty.
What took you so long?
Oh, I thought you were
Go on, what?
someone.
You mean Arthur Bradshaw, don't you?
Thank you for waiting, Mr. Forbes.
Well, what's the problem? Nothing urgent, I hope.
No, but something you should be aware of. The locking mechanism on the gate is faulty.
You mean we'll have to keep the gate open overnight?
Just unlocked. Come on, I'll show you.
Well, it looks all right to me.
Yeah, from the outside, but you see the pin doesn't engage the lock. Now, to get this gate open, all you've got to do is just lift it and pull.
Oh, I see.
Well, I'll have it fixed tomorrow, so tonight it's going to be unlocked.
Well, even if someone got through the gate, they'd still have to get inside the building.
Precisely why I'm not worried, but we felt you should be aware of the situation.
Yes, well, thank you very much for telling me, but I'm sure it doesn't present a problem. Good night, gentlemen. See you tomorrow.
Oh, wait, sir. I'm afraid I'm not going to be here tomorrow morning. You see, I have to go out of town.
Oh, I didn't know. Something urgent?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just business. But I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you. It's a wonderful exhibition, and it's been a pleasure to work with you on it.
Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, too, Mr. Spencer. You and Mr. Scorpio have done a marvelous job for us.
Well, yes, sir. Well, we've done our best, but I must tell you, take this opportunity to tell you that, you know, it's very rare to find someone like yourself who's interested in security as you are. Most museum directors are not even security conscious. It has been a pleasure. You've made our job very easy, and thank you.
Thank you for the thought.
I'd also like to take this particular period to express my appreciation as well, sir. It's been wonderful, real pleasure.
You're both very, very nice, but really I have to get home to dinner. Thank you.
Of course. Mr. Forbes, any time in the future that you would like us to work for you in this capacity, it would be a pleasure. It's been a true pleasure. Thank you so much.
A terrific success, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoy your dinner.
Enjoy dinner.
Good night. Yes.
Thank you.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.